Welcome to This Week in Jackson. I'm your host, Suzanne McCluskey, and today my guest is Scott Tenbrink. Did I pronounce your name right?
That's exactly right.
Excellent. I'm on a roll today. Scott, how are you?
Honorary Dutch.
How are you today?
I'm doing great.
Fabulous. So I hear you have a bike and movie event coming up that we're going to talk about.
Yeah, so it's not just me. It's the Armory Bike Union.
Okay.
And the Armory Bike Union is, well, it's a program of the Fitness Council, which I'm the director at the Fitness Council, so that's my connection to it. But the Armory Bike Union is a whole group of volunteers that work on bikes. So it's our event. We're taking the night off and having a party.
That sounds awesome. That sounds really great. I was telling you earlier that I was in Chicago and I saw there was like this parking lot. They put up a projector and they had this big screen and people just brought their own chairs and hung out to watch a movie. And I thought, why doesn't Jackson do something like that? And it sounds like this is something along those lines. So you're biking in, and do you sit on your bike the whole time, or do you just bring a chair?
You're not required to sit on your bike the whole time. And maybe what we should do is set up a few chairs out there that we've removed the seat and put a bike seat on instead.
Yes. Or you could just pedal around the entire movie.
I think that the idea is to be comfortable, bring a blanket. We're going to have popcorn out there. We're going to have something hot to drink. We'll probably work with Cuppa on that and show a movie on the side of the building we're in. We're in one of the buildings vacated by the Armory. Okay. So we're inside of the old prison wall, but we're in one of the buildings that was built during the Armory period, not the prison period.
If someone goes down to the old Armory, is there obvious signage? Is it, or where is this bike ride starting from?
So we're doing a bike ride first.
Okay.
We'll all meet at the Armory Bike Union. Okay. We're going to do a bike ride actually all the way down to Vandercook Lake.
Oh, wow.
And have dinner at the Bone Island Grill. Anybody's welcome to join us and or not. Then we're going to bike back up, and so that way we get our bike ride part of it in,
right.
And then start up the movie.
Okay. And what is the movie, or is it a surprise?
We're not announcing for sure, but anybody who visits our Facebook event would have a pretty good idea of what we're looking at so far. And
is there a cost for this? Obviously, you have to pay for your own dinner at Bone Island.
You do. And when you buy dinner at Bone Island, it helps raise a little bit of money for the Fitness Council and the Armory Bike Union.
Oh,
so
great.
that's a little part of it. And then we're going to put out a can and ask people to put a donation in for it, but we don't want to exclude anybody.
Yeah.
The movie should be, for the most part, family friendly, but it's a late night event, so we're not planning on any families that have young kids joining us.
So what time is the ride start?
Yeah, so we do the ride at 5.
Okay.
We'll go down, have dinner, and plan to be back by 7:30.
Okay.
And we're hoping that 7:30 is about when it's dark enough. You know, this just totally depends on sunset.
Yeah.
And I think we have things timed out well enough that that'll start at 7:30. We'll hang out for a while. Maybe we'll have a little fire out there. It's just a chance to come down, check out the Armory Bike Union, and have fun. You know, like you said, we have so many empty buildings all through Jackson, and this is one way to bring them to life for a short period of time.
Yeah,
right?
Bring the community together. Sorry about the little bug in your face. Fortunately, it looks like they pulled up a map on the screen. So the movie will probably start around 8 p.m.-ish. If you're getting back around 7:30.
Yeah, show up by 7:30. I'd hate for you to miss the opening scene.
Yeah. Okay, fantastic. Anything else we should know about the surprise movie down at the?
I don't think so. You know, the one thing that I will mention is that I saw a video just a few days ago, maybe it was a couple weeks ago actually now, of some guys who had a movie rig on a bike. They were riding through the streets of Germany, I think, and they had a feedback system set up so people were using a laser pen to write graffiti on walls. Mm-hmm. And so that's my next vision, and I'm recruiting Jacksonopolis to help us go and have some kind of interactive displays. But I really think that bikes are a great way to move some things around, have like an experience in our community where we take advantage of some of these big old buildings, the Michener Plating building is a big, huge one. You know, some big empty spaces, and do something cool with it. So,
And
Bike
you
In
have
Movie is just the beginning.
a glow ride too, right?
We have a glow ride coming up. That's going to be probably end of October, beginning of November sometime. Yeah, that's another big event.
So, I mean, it sounds cool. Your events sound really neat, and I can't wait to join one. But the Bike In Movie is this week, this Saturday.
This Saturday.
This Saturday. Yeah. So be there, be square. And to dive right into our events, the rest of our events coming up this week, we've got some community events coming up that you can tune in for. The Fall Harvest Festival is taking place. There's pumpkin carving, crafts. The Detroit Tigers mascot Paws is going to be there signing autographs, and more. So the admission is free.
The broom guy.
The broom guy. Scott loves the broom guy. Scott, tell me about the broom guy.
So we went last year. My family went, and there's this guy who makes his own brooms out of these really beautiful pieces of wood, and so we were checking them out. They're functional but more decorative, and it turns out that he only does this. He only makes brooms for this event, so you can't get them any other time of year.
Oh, wow.
And he imports the grass, the special broom grass. I can't remember what broom corn. That's what it is.
Okay.
Broom corn. Brooms are made from corn. So really cool, and you only get to see it at this one event. So.
And you said they're really cost effective too.
Yeah, they're inexpensive for a really useful and beautiful piece of art. I think.
Yeah. I mean, you're not going to get something like that at the local grocery store, so
right.
That's great. Thanks for telling me about the broom guy. So the admission's free. Some activities will cost some money, but you can get in there and check things out, figure out what you want to do. That is this Sunday, October 7th, from noon to 4 p.m. at the Ella Sharp Museum. And the next event is Project Save, and this is an event to raise awareness and money for eating disorders, and this is taking place at the Cascades Park Saturday, October 6th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can get more information about how you can join on our website, jacksonopolis.com/events. And don't miss out on Voting 101. You can learn about voters' rights, eligibility, absentee voting, lots of great information about how to vote, and that's another free event. If you show up at 11:30 a.m. on Friday, October 5th, lunch is free. The actual seminar takes place at noon till 1:30, and that's at Lifeways. Then we've got arts and entertainment events. We're looking at Knit with Whimsical Grace Creations at Cup of Coffee, located at Art 634. This is another free event, Monday, October 1st at 5:30 p.m. So if you like to knit, you want to hang out with some people, grab a cup of coffee at Cuppa and hang out and get your knitting on. Stitching together with friends. Next up, we've got the Arbor Arts Festival, and this is a good way to expose the community to fine arts and fine crafts from Michigan. There's going to be local bands, local restaurants. This is all free, and this starts Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's October 5th through the 7th from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Friday, and it's 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday, and that will be taking place at the Spring Arbor University. Then we've got Bill Bynum at the Jackson Coffee Company, and this is another great music event. He's from the Detroit area with some southern roots, so check him out Friday, October 5th, 7 to 10 p.m., Jackson Coffee Company. And then don't miss out on Winetoberfest, and this is featuring polka music by Randy Rozak and the High Notes. Then there will be classic rock and pop with Billy Lewis and the Soulbacks. There will be wine tasting, cold beer, food, and more. Saturday, October 6th, 7:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. at the Sleeping Bear Winery and Bad Bear Brewery. So check that out, and don't forget to check out the Bike In Movie this Saturday, October 6th. Thanks for coming in, Scott.
Thanks for having me.
Have a good night.
Don't do any crazy stuff, or they'll block us.
Block us. Block us. You're gonna block us. Steve and Sean.
Now, Randy, was he born Polish or?